database. Okay, we're creating an information system. In our laboratory, we start creating our information system for the hotel. We named our system as Hotel Information System. And you notice, or if you remember, okay, during our discussion, I mentioned about data. The bread and butter of database is the data. So which means that for the database, for the information system to work, it needs to have data. So which means that we are going to collect data. Now, it's a challenge in collecting data because we need data quality. Okay, we will not just collect data just as data or a simple data, but we are going to collect data with quality. Now, using the Jamboard, before we will start our discussion, I want you to use the text box available in the Jamboard. This is the tool that you're going to use. You see this text box. What I want you to do is just explain in one word, in one or two words, okay? In one or two words, what can you describe or what can you say about data quality? Because our discussion this afternoon is about data quality. Okay, so using the text box, I want you to put your answer in the Jamboard using a text box, describe or define data quality in one or two words. Okay, so again, please use the Jamboard, no? I wanted to make sure that it is organized. So if somebody is already putting his or her answer in that location, find another location. You can also have second page for your answer. Okay? Kasi hindi naman tayo magsisiksikan dyan, no? So hindi kakasya. So other students, please put in your answer in the second page. We have other page, no? Okay, so pwede naman doon kayo. Right now, I'm showing on the screen the first page. Okay? In 1 to 2 words, no? Describe data quality. And make sure that you know your answer because I will be asking you later on whether your answer. O may gumagamit na ng pencil. Okay, as I've told you earlier, use only text box, not pencil. Okay, so meron ng kindly erase that one. It add up, no, hindi siya maganda tingnan sa screen. Yes, Karag, you are raising your hand. I think you have a concern.
Sir, hindi ko po alam kung paano mag-add text box sa iPad. Ang option lang po dito is to write with the pen po.
To write with the pen, you don't have this tool. Itong
Wala
tool
po, sir.
with letter T.
Wala pong text box.
Walang text box. So kung walang text box, dun ka na lang sa pen. Okay, and you will just write down your answer using the pen. Sa pen ka na lang magsasagot. Ayan, pero madami na, no? So, i-erase mo yung ibang We have eraser here. I think the interface, the Jamboard interface is different when you view it using a tablet. I think so because you're having difficulty and looking for the text box tool. Okay, so right now you're using a tablet, so I think the user interface of the Jamboard is different from the interface using a computer or a laptop. Who among you here are also using mobile phone? Who among you here are using mobile phone? Do you have the same interface? Itong mga nag-raise ng hand, do you have the same interface? May nakikita bang text box also in the Jamboard? Sino ang mga mobile phone? Wala rin pong text box. Why? Bakit walang text box yung Jamboard? Jamboard is free application from Google. I think you need to to change the orientation of your laptop or your tablet. Nyo siya. Ano ba tawag din sa orientation na yan? Landscape. Baka kasi pag ni-landscape mo siya, ayan, mag-review mo sa gilid yung mga tools. Oo, kasi madami na tayong mga pen na nakalagay sa screen natin ngayon, no? Data quality. So we're talking about data quality. Ayan, nasa second page yung iba. Ayan, hindi daw niya marinig. Sino ba ito? Ano raw ang sabi? Baka yun na yun, sticky note. Baka yun yung Ay, hindi, meron din tayong sticky note dito eh. Ayan. So anything, any tool that you can use in order for you to to put your answer so that you can have a grade for your participation. O let me answer this question and raw sabi. You just have to explain in 1 to 2 words what is data quality. What is data quality? Ayan, itong naglagay ng raw sabi. Sino ito? Si Ayan, may pangalan sa taas, hindi ko lang maano kung sino to. Ayan. I need to to make this wider. Ayan, paki-change na ito. May sumagot ng up to date. Up to date is 1, 2, 3. Up, to, and date. There are 3 words. In 1 to 2 words. Kung bibilangin mo siya ng up, and then to, and then date, there are 3 words. Unless you have this as 1 word, up to date. Is up to date a 1 word only? Because the requirement is, answer in 1 to 2 words. 1 to 2 words. So some are answering completeness, accuracy, complete, accurate. So I think most of the words that I have I have seen here are accuracy or accurate. Ano pa ang mga common? Complete. Okay, we also have here, precise to Reyes, 2 word. Okay, precise to Reyes. Ano yung Reyes na yan? Family name ba yan or part of the answer? Precise to Reyes. I think that is the answer of Reyes. Okay. Okay, nilalagay niya lang para maging na niya yon. To own the answer. Okay? O meron nagsusulat dito, nagta-type o na to, medyo maliit lang. Ayan. Accessibility, complete, consistent, unique. Okay, how about on the 3rd page? Ay, wala nang naglagay sa 3rd page. Nagkasya na lahat sa 2nd page at saka 1st page. We are 50 all in all here. Ayan, where are the others? I think the others are not participating. Kasi ilan lang yan, no? Ilang sagot lang yan. We only have 2 pages, no? So, only few did participate in our discussion. Take note, your participation means, oral recitation grade. So you need to put in your answer here before I will stop you from answering or participating. So I will just give you 1 minute to 1 minute to put in your answer and to finalize everything. Okay, 1 minute left. Make sure you know your answer and you can discuss this as well. I-edit mo at ang madalilit niya. Okay, are you done? Okay. Ayan, so let's call in some students to discuss his or her answer before we will discuss the topic about data quality. Before I will share my PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so kindly finalize it now in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I will now download your answer as PDF. So which means yung nakapaglagay ngayon, yun lang ang recorded, no, yung answer and with oral recitation grade. Okay, so I already downloaded the PDF of this one. So wag nang galawin kasi hindi na rin niya nakasave. Ito na. Okay, so if I'm going to open this one, so you will be able to see the PDF of this, ano, no, um, this activity. Okay, so may I ask some students who participated in this activity, may I ask this answer about analysis? Okay, may I ask who answered this analysis? Sino itong nagsagot ng analysis? So, data quality is analysis. So, is this? Ayan, medyo nag-ano yung aking ano. Ito, kaninong sagot ito? This one, the analysis. Walang aamin?
Sir Cabiles
Okay.
po.
Rika, what's your family name?
Cabiles po.
Cabiles. Okay, Cabiles, why did you define data quality with the word analysis?
I believe.
I believe
Defining for me the
by
purpose of...
future.
Actually, sir, my answer is two. Purpose and analysis. Pero
Itong
since sabi mo,
dalawa.
isa lang ang...
Okay.
Pero since ang tinanong mo lang, sir, is analysis, pagsasamahin ko
Hindi,
sila.
dalawa
So,
na. Sa'yo
the
pala
pur-
itong dalawang sagot. Okay,
sige,
dalawa
sir.
na.
The purpose or the analysis is important in guiding data quality efforts kasi we need to ensure that data is fit for the intention to use it, and it lead to more effective and efficient in the process of making this data.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your answer. Candidate number 1, Cabiles. Okay, how about this precision? Who answered this one? Precision. Sino ito? O, magsalita na ang sumagot neto. Who is this? Who answered this one? Right now kasi mahirap mang i-click ko yung tao kung sino nagsumagot neto. Oh, magsagot na lang kung kanino tong precision na ito. Who answered this?
Katahimikan po.
Your name? Your family
Katahimikan.
name? Katahimikan. Okay, katahimikan daw para sa ating lahat. Okay, kasi magsasalita na siya. Okay, so kindly give us your answer, your idea about this data quality. Data quality.
So for me po,
precision.
precision ensures that data is detailed and exact po. Na
Exact.
nag-aalaw po siya for accurate analysis and decision making na po.
Okay. Thank you for your answer. How about this? Who answered this? Integrity. Integrity. Data quality
Sir?
is integrity. Who is that?
Roales po.
Roales Samantha. Okay,
Yes.
Samantha.
For me, sir, data quality should have integrity as it ensures that data is accurate, trustworthy, and consistent. It
Mhm.
ensures that the information is accurately reflecting the reality and fostering trust among users and those that are within the audience. And also, sir, it is essential for regulatory compliance, risk management, and maintaining yung reputation po ng organization.
Very good. Thank you for your answer. So when we talk about data quality, it must be integrity. Okay. How about who answered this? Validity? Validity. Who answered this one?
Nang po.
Nang. Okay. Nang.
Sir, for me kasi data quality is it's validity. I can define it as validity po kasi as what they said po, kailangan din siya sa actual pag-measure po ng data, and dapat po ang mga data na nilalagay natin is valid po para maiwasan po yung mag-cause ng wrong conclusion and decisions po.
Okay, thank you for your answer. How about who answered this timeliness? Timeliness, this one.
Abiliyada po, sir.
Your family name?
Abiliyada.
Bilyada.
Yes.
Okay, Bilyada, okay. Explain your answer.
So timeliness po and data quality, it means po having the most current data available. So yung decisions po based on latest information. So for me po, this is important po for relevance and accuracy ng data because outdated data po can lead to incorrect conclusions.
Okay, so it means very timely yung data. Okay, thank you for your answer. So let's go to page number 2 to give students also from page number 2. Okay, how about this? Who answered this? Accessibility na ini-erase na niya. And who is this? She's trying to erase her answer. But unfortunately, ayan, binalik niya ulit. Who is this? Who answered this accessibility? Walang aamin. Walang aamin sa sagot na accessibility. This one on your screen right now. Who answered this? Sino ang sumagot ng accessibility? Si Figueras. Yes, Luis. Luis? Ano yan? Bakit si Luis hindi nagsasalita? No microphone? Wala ba microphone si Luis? Unfortunately, mukhang wala siyang microphone kaya hindi siya pwedeng magsagot. Okay, proceed muna tayo sa ibang student. Okay? How about who answered this? No, I'm trying to correct na lang the answer of this critical foundation. Kulang ata ng T. Answer this one. Critical foundation.
Hello po, sir. Sorry. It's me po. Hindi ko pa napansin.
So it's foundation.
Yes, it's
Critical
foundation.
And who is your, what's your family name?
Batikin po, sir.
Batikin. Okay, go ahead, Batikin.
So I answered critical foundation po because for me, data quality is a critical foundation for us to produce an accurate, reliable, and consistent data po. And also para maging effective yung decision-making, analysis, and strategic planning ng magiging system po natin.
Okay, very good. So sasagot niya, kinuha niya din yung grade na ano yun? Accurate, reliability. Ayan, so nakuha na din yung mga sagot na to. Okay, hanap pa ako ng ibang word. Oh, may sumagot na unique. Who is this one? And she's trying to make some, design to the answer. Who answered this unique? Can you explain this?
Karag po, sir.
Karag. Okay, Karag. Unique. Okay, can you discuss this?
I believe po that a quality data has this quality of uniqueness because we know that a quality data, they don't have duplicates and there is no overlapping values when it comes to the data set we have. Kaya po, nilagay ko po yung uniqueness.
Okay, so mukhang natuto ka sa discussion natin last time with database. It needs to be unique. The data that will be stored in our database need to be unique, which means no redundancy. Okay, so thank you everyone for participating in our discussion, the pre-discussion with our topic this afternoon. So allow me to share the PowerPoint presentation for our discussion this afternoon, which we are going to talk about data quality. So all your answers are correct when it comes to data quality, but take note that since data is the bread and butter of the database, we need to ensure that the data we are collecting is of quality. Why? Because if the data is not it's not a or not quality, no, there is no quality of data. So the data help your organization in terms of, yun na mentioned kanina, in terms of decision making, strategic planning. Okay, because with the data, sabi nga nila, no, I have read an article about data, and it states that data is the new oil. Okay, once you have a huge amount of data in your organization, no, it really helps your organization in many ways, no. One is for decision making, and then two is for strategic planning. Those are some of the advantages of having a data quality. So dapat gumagawa tayo ng system ngayon, lahat dapat ng data na papasok ay may quality. O, kaya nga dinidiscuss natin ngayon kasi we are now starting to create our system. So para maunawaan natin na bakit gumagawa tayo ng system na ganon. Why is it that there are primary keys in our data, in our table? As you remember, with our discussion yesterday, or I think on the other day with regards to the table, I discuss about putting a primary key on every table, because the primary key serves as the key identifier in getting the record of a certain or a certain record in your database. And as I've also mentioned, that it is unique. Okay, so tama si Karab kanina na there it is unique, no, kasi all of the data that will be stored in your database must be unique, and there will be no redundancy of data. Okay, because with that, we can have an organized data in our database. Okay, so that's why it's very important to have data quality. So as defined in our source, data quality refers to the overall utility of a data set as a function of its ability to be easily processed and analyzed for other uses. So take note of the word easily processed, which means that, with the data is a raw facts, which means lahat ng data na kinokollect natin need to be processed pa. Ibig sabihin, mali yung term na ginagamit natin, na can I have the information of this person? Okay, because if we're talking about getting that, pag nangihingi pa lang tayo, hindi pa yun information. Okay, lahat ng hinihingi natin, ipoprocess pa natin yon. So we're talking about data. So to the correct way to use that one, can I have the data of this, and then you need to process that. And then once you process that data, the processed data becomes now an information. So most of the time, pag nasa office ako, nakakarinig ako naman ganyan, pahingi ng information ni ganito. So I think that is not the right way to address that stuff or that thing, because if you're getting an information, which means that you don't need to process it because it's already an information. Take note, processed data is an information, but if you wanted to process it, so it is a data. So I think that the correct way to address that one is the data, because you need to process it in order to get a result, after you process it. Okay, so yun nakalagay. So quality data means you can easily process this data. So which means that kailangan very easy to understand yung data na papasok, Kagaya doon, one of the example that I have mentioned during our demonstration yesterday is that with the collection of the gender, diba? So we have small m, capital M, we have the male, and also for the female, we have the small f, capital F, So if you have that kind of data, there will be, you will find it difficult, especially in reporting, because there are multiple answers, in just one question or in just one category, which is gender. Okay, so with that, you cannot easily process that data in terms of organizing this. Kaya nakalagay easily processed. At the same time, it can be analyzed, no, the data that you have can be analyzed, no, for other uses. So one of the uses of this, no, is for decision making and strategic planning. Okay, usually by a database, data warehouse, or data analytics system. So we use our data in our subject for our database. So yung ginawa natin sa Microsoft Access, ang tawag doon ay database. So yung data na kinokollect natin, we use that one for our database. Okay, now, okay, what are the benefits of having this quality of data? Okay, what are the benefits? Okay, these are some of the benefits, no, of having a data quality. When data is of excellent quality, it can be easily processed and analyzed, leading to insights that help the organization make better decisions. High quality data is essential to business intelligence. Okay, business intelligence efforts and other types of data analytics, as well as better operational efficiency. Okay, so very important that we have this quality of data. It's because nakalagay dito, no, kailangan siya sa organization for better decisions. So if you have an organized data in your database, it would be easy for the management, the supervisors, the manager, no, to analyze the data and to decide, no. So if they use this data for decision making, so they would be easily come up with a better decision because of the quality of data that you have. So madalas, di ba, pag research, laging tinatanong, how did you get your data? Okay? Bakit laging tinatanong ng panel na, how did you get your data? If you are, nagsasurvey ka, nagre-research ka, and then you presented your research, and then you provided the results, no, the discussions that you have, no, with your research. So, one of the questions from the panel is that, how did you get your data? So why is it that almost, no, sa lahat ng mga panels, laging tinatanong, how did you get your data? Because this is to ensure that you're collecting a quality of data. Kasi nga, your result, no, varies from the quality of data that you have. Kasi sabihin natin you are nagsisurvey ka, no, sa medtech. Nag-survey ka sa mga medtech students, okay? Nag-survey ka about the use of the laboratory in CEU, kung satisfied ba sila or hindi. So yan yung survey mo. Gusto mong malaman kung enough ba yung resources na meron sa CEU, okay ba yung laboratory ng CEU. So let's say, for example, there are 1,000 students of medtech, no? Meron kang 1,000 students ng medtech from first year to fourth year. And then your research need to conclude, no, kung ano ang masasabi ng mga medtech students, no, with regards to the use of the laboratories in CEU. And then you only surveyed, out of 1,000, you only surveyed 100 students. And then you come up with a conclusion na nagsasabi na therefore students are very satisfied with the use of the laboratory in the CEU. So do you think that the data, okay, that you have collected is enough, no, to to support the conclusion that that you have? Yung data ba na nakuha mo, no, really presented the 1,000 students, no, of CEU. So doon tinatanong, no, quality ng data. Nakuha ko ba yung kailangan kong data? Kasi take note, you only surveyed 100 out of 1,000. So do you think the answer is accurate, no? Kasi 100 lang out of 1,000. So that's why it's very important, no, if you're trying to conduct a research, that you need to provide some data quality tools. So kailangan mo ng data quality tools, okay, in order to get, no, the required amount or number of students to be surveyed, so that the result that you have, no, will represent, no, hindi man buo yung estudyante na mo, pero at least the result, no, presented, no, the majority of the answers coming from the students. Kasi ang hirap din kung 1,000 students yung i-interviewin mo, kaya nga gagamit ng mga sampling. Okay, there is also called the sampling technique or sampling method, no, to get the number of participants na sasagot doon sa survey. So yun yung kailangan natin kasi pag may result, it will lead up to a better decision making. So dahil doon sa result na sabihin natin na hindi satisfied yung mga students dahil yung medical equipments na meron sa laboratories natin are not enough to be used by the students. So since nakapag-provide tayo ng magandang data doon sa ating research, so the management will be able to decide on what are the things that they need to do in order to to address this issue about this unsatisfaction coming from the students with the use of the medical laboratories in CEU. So doon nakaka-apekto kasi siya sa ating decision making. Okay? And what do you need to know about data quality? So these are the things that you need to know about data quality. So ano-ano ba yung tatlong na yan Okay, we have useful data, consistent and unambiguous, at saka data cleansing. So what do you mean by useful data? Okay, pag sinabi nating data quality based on my discussion earlier, it's useful data. So if you have this quality of data, that data is very useful. Okay, it's useful in decision making, it's useful in strategic planning. Okay, it's useful in managing our data in the database, in the data warehouse. So pag meron kang data quality, that data is very useful. Second is consistent and unambiguous. What do you mean by unambiguous? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng unambiguous? Anyone from the group can provide this unambiguous. What do you mean by unambiguous? What's the term? What do you mean by this unambiguous? Consistent and unambiguous. Okay, what do you mean by unambiguous? What's the other term for unambiguous? Yes, Season? Mary Grace?
Yung pagkakaintindi ko po sa term na yan is dapat yung wala po siyang double meaning. Meaning dapat yung data po is specific lang po and straightforward.
So, walang ibang meaning, walang double meaning. Kumbaga pag nakuha mo yung data, naiintindihan mo, walang double meaning na hindi ka malilito na baka ito yung ibig sabihin, baka ito yung ibig sabihin. 'Di ba? Parang ganun lang yun, Example, yung data na puno, okay? At saka puno, 'di ba? Puno na, okay? Puno, so ba? Yung word na P-U-N-O, marami kang ibig sabihin So, yun sa ata sinasabi mo na double meaning. Okay? Some may understand this word P-U-N-O as a tree, and some may understand this word as something that is there is no space, puno na, okay, or puno, so ganon, there is a so yun yung ibig sabihin. Okay, what else? Ano pa ibig sabihin ng unambiguous? The data quality, pag sinabing data quality, consistent and unambiguous. Magadya, paano mo naintindihan yung unambiguous?
Clear and precise po, sir.
Which means naintindihan, klaro.
Opo, sir.
Walang ding with the data.
Opo, sir. But yun na din po, sir, sa sinabi ni Mary Grace pala yun. Clear and precise.
Clear and precise. Walang ibig sabihin, wala nang ibang ibig sabihin. Pag binasa mo, klaro at alam mo anong ibig sabihin yan. So yun yung unambiguous. Okay,
yes,
thank
sir.
you. Okay, that's true. Pag sinabing consistent and unambiguous, which means it's very clear, and you know what is meant, what is this data meant. Okay, as in klaro sa kumbaga sa korte pa ano yung term ng judge na unreasonable doubt. One meaning, one interpretation according to sino ba yung na yon. Nabasa ko lang, nag-pop up sa screen. Okay, so there will be one meaning, one interpretation. And who is that? Sino ba yung nagsalita para ma-recognize natin? Si Halima. One meaning, one interpretation. Okay, thank you for your Okay, answer. Okay? And then straight to the point according to Mary Faith. Yeah, tama. Straight to the point. Walang paligoy-ligoy, no? Wala nang patumpik-tumpik pa, sabi ni Vice Ganda sa kanta niya. Huwag nang magpatumpik-tumpik pa. Okay? Thank you also, Samantha. Ano yun ang sabi mo? What is that word? Explicit? Ano yan? Sorry. Hindi ko na nag-flash lang sa screen ko. Okay, so thank you. So, explicit, sabi ni Samantha. Okay, so thank you. Ayan. So these are the things that you need to know about data quality. And the last one is data cleansing. What does it mean? Which means that data is clean. Okay? One of the examples of data is clean is that, yun yung sinabi ko kanina. Example is yung gender natin, no? So, dapat walang papasok na iba-ibang klase ng data, no? May maglalagay ng M na malaki, M na maliit, no? Ayan. Pag sinabi natin data quality, dapat malinis na siya. Okay? Wala nang aayusin pa doon kasi malinis na yung data na papasok. Okay, so these are some of the characteristics of a data quality. It's useful, it's consistent, it's ambiguous, and it is clean. Okay, moving on to the next slide, no? What are the aspects of data quality? Okay, what are the aspects para matawag natin siyang data quality? Okay, so these are the following aspects of data quality. Quality data is relevant. What does it mean? Who wants to answer this? Quality data is relevant. What do you mean by relevant? Data quality data is relevant. Who is this? Lyndon Monte.
Yes po, sir. So, kailangan po yung data na kinokollect natin dun sa forms natin ay may kinalaman po dun sa information na gusto nating makuha. For example po, gusto nating malaman if yung sleep time po ng student is nakaka-affect ba sa scores niya sa quiz. Kailangan po yung kakolekt yung data is yung sleep time niya tsaka yung score niya sa quiz. Hindi po relevant doon yung gender niya, saan siya nakatira or what. Kasi po mas maraming data, mas magulo po.
Okay, very good. So which means that the data, kaya tinawag siyang relevant because it should describe or pertain, no, to what you are analyzing. So very good example. Kasi yung mga ko-collect mo pang ibang data, pang ano na lang yun, no? Ano tawag doon? Pang distract na lang, no? Which it doesn't add sense, no, to what you are trying to get, no? Kasi ang gusto mo lang naman malaman is yung sleeping time, no? So that's why yung importante lang na kukunin na data. Yung iba kasi distractions na lang daw, according to Lyndon. Okay? So that's true. Okay? Quality data is relevant. Okay, it should also be directly related to the goals of your analysis. So yun yung ibig sabihin ng data relevant. Quality data is relevant. Next is quality data is accurate. What does it mean? Anyone who wants to get a grade for oral recitation and who is this? Esmelo. Okay, Esmelo, explain your answer. Quality data is accurate.
So, dapat po yung quality na makukuha natin is accurate po siya, like saktong-sakto po siya, tapos parang as in po yung wait lang po.
What do you mean by that? Yung pinaka, andun na.
Like,
ano bang
pinaka-detail na po na data po.
Ano daw, sorry?
Pinaka-detail po. Like, yung sobrang precise siya po, exact po, na po sa data.
Okay, so pag sinabi, thank you, Esmelo. Okay, pag sinabi nating accurate, which means that your data daw needs to accurately reflect or correspond to what you are measuring. So in terms of accuracy, meaning your data daw is free of typos, okay? Yung mga typo, no, typographical errors mo, so dapat naiiwasan daw yon. Okay? So yun yung isa sa mga meaning pag sinabi nating accurate. Okay, next is number 3, aspects of data quality. Quality data is complete. What does it mean? Quality data is complete. How about the others? I need another hand so that you can get your oral recitation grade. Anyone aside from the students? Yes, Juliana Palermo. Yes, Juliana.
Excuse me, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Data quality is complete since incomplete data can result to inaccurate ano po, information. So, you need to input everything completely para po hindi tayo magkaroon ng errors. Yun po.
Okay. Which means that it covers everything, no? Okay, complete data measures or describes all the relevant aspects, no, of the problem you are trying to solve. Okay, so if you are trying to measure something, no, you need to make sure that your data covers everything in order to, and then to solve, no, or to get what you're trying to measure. So completeness. Okay, thank you. How about quality data is recent? What does it mean? It's recent. Leslyn, Briones? Recent. What do you mean by that?
Hello, sir. Rinig po.
Yeah, you're audible.
Sir, kapag po sinabi natin data quality is recent, dapat po, ang bago po, halimbawa po, in-research po, dapat po yung hahanapin natin na data is yung, halimbawa po ngayon, it's 2024 na po. Dapat po, hindi po magagaling siya sa 2010, dapat po recent lang siyang data.
Okay, very good. Kumbaga current, no? Okay? Kasi wala nang silbi kung ang kinuha mong data is yung previous pa, wherein nagbabago na, iba na ang sitwasyon ngayon. Yan ba sinasabi nila ba, no? Iba na yung sitwasyon. So, dapat ganon. Let's say, for example, you are trying to, ano tawag doon, tinitreat mo yung isang patient, no? So, you're trying to treat the patient, no, ngayon. And then, dapat yung kukunin mong history ng ano niya is yung recent niya ng mga laboratories. Kasi hindi pwede yung mga luma niya, no, na if the patient is trying to present, no, laboratories, no, 2 years ago, okay, this will not, help, no. Although it is a basis for the doctors, no, for the medical history 2 years ago, but the doctor needs a recent one. Kasi for the 2 years, so in a span of 2 years, your body also change, no, so there might be changes with your condition, so that's why you need to have a recent data. So that's why the doctor always asks for a recent laboratory, no, even though you already have the laboratory 6 months ago or 4 months ago, no, still the doctor needs a recent data, okay, to help them, no, in diagnosing, no, the patient. So the same also with the research, sabi ni Leslie, na kailangan recent yung data so that you can get, no, a proper conclusion or a proper result of what you are trying to get or what you are trying to solve. Okay? And last but not the least is quality data is clean. What does it mean? What does it mean? Quality data is clean. And who is this, no, na re-raise ng hand na kamukha ng mayor namin sa Quezon City na si Joy Belmonte? Sino ito? Si Halima Mohammed. Yung picture mo kamukha ng mayor ng Quezon City. Okay, Halima.
Hello po, sir. So,
Muslim ka ba, Halima?
Yes
Kasi
po, sir.
pangalan mo Halima Mohammed.
Yes po.
You're Muslim. Pero bakit hindi ka nagsusuot ng yung parang sinusuot sa sa ulo?
Yung hijab po.
Hijab ang tawag doon? Hijab?
Yes po.
Bakit hindi ka nagsusuot? Bawal ba sa CEU?
Hindi po bawal. Personal choice lang po.
Personal, pero pwede naman.
Apo.
Na-curious lang kasi ako ng ganun eh. Kasi 'di ba, I visited Marawi, I think before I go to college. And then sabi kasi nila, correct me if I'm wrong with the information that I gathered. Ayan, kasi ngayon nakakapag-usap ako at least ngayon ng isang pure-blooded Muslim, no? So sabi nila, pag nakasuot daw ng gano'n, ibig sabihin daw, taken na or something na ikakasal na. Tama ba yung perception na yan?
Not necessarily po, sir. Kasi pag may hijab, parang it's part of the religion po talaga. So, kahit yung mga bata po, nagsusuot.
So hindi totoo yung sinasabi na pag nakaganon, itinatago na yung mukha kasi nga meron ng mapapangasawa. So hindi pala. Okay, so sorry kasi yun yung nakarating sa akin.
Okay
But
lang.
least ngayon, alam ko na hindi. It's part of the religion ng mga Muslim na magganon. Okay, so thank you for clarifying. Now, let's go back to our topic. Okay, quality data is clean. Okay, go ahead.
For me, quality data needs to be clean po since when we're going to process the data and information, of course, kailangan po siya na it's easy to look at, it's easy to see and understand. Kasi kapag magulo po siya, it's going to be very difficult in processing it and identifying what needs to be identified po. So, if it's clean, edi mas mapapadali po yung work and mas magiging madali yung pinaka-outcome po.
Okay, very good. I agree with your answer, no? It's very difficult to look at. So pag naghahanap ka, which means bawal dito yung redundant, 'di ba? Kasi pag naghahanap ka ng data at may kamukha siya, so mahirap siyang hanapin. So this all these all problems is already being addressed by the database that we are creating. Kasi with the use of the primary key that we have, redundancy of data is prevented or avoided because no redundant data will be stored in the database. So ayun nga daw, mahirap hanapin at mahirap din i-organize yung data and then mahirap din sa report tag, hindi malinis yung data. So again, these are the quality, the aspects, para masabi na may quality yung data. So data is relevant, accurate, complete, recent, and clean. Okay? May questions ba sa data quality? Do you guys have a question with the data quality? Okay, no question? Okay, so if you do not have the question, I want you guys to answer this activity. Okay, let me publish it in the module. Okay. Ayan. So I already published it in the module. So what I want you to do is to answer this activity 1, data quality. Okay, guys, so kindly look this one in the module. Sorry. Ayan. Sandali ha, kasi mukhang iba yung napindot ko. Okay, so I already published the activity number 1, data quality. So type in your answer. Do not use Microsoft Word. Just type in your answer. So what role does data quality play in health and social care? So since you are part of the health industry, kasi you are a medical technologist, so you will be part of the health and social care. So in your idea or in your own opinion, what role does data quality play in health and social care? Okay? Did you understand the question? Okay, so answer in the activity number 1, data quality, in the module. Okay? So, if habang kayo ay sumasagot, dito nagtatapos yung ating discussion. Okay? So, you don't need to stay in the meeting while answering this question. Okay? Pwede naman sumagot, may natitira pa tayong 30 minutes, but you don't need to stay in the meeting. Pwede naman na yung 30 minutes, kayo na doon, sasagot kayo para mabawasan din yung connections natin sa internet na magkahang habang sumasagot kayo. So, I will give you the remaining time to answer this activity. Okay, do you have question before we end the meeting in the Google Meet? Do you guys